just checking in with the rest of Bravo. We're wrapping up Real Housewives of Potomac. The reunion is airing this week, and they're wrapping it up. I think this was a pretty decent season of Potomac. We had Karen to show up at the reunion and kind of, give a status update of where she is. She just got released from the camps, going away to camps. She just got released from prison, so she is back. We have Wendy at the reunion, who has been arrested for fraud. She's not gone to court yet, so she's not had the chance to, officially defend herself. So innocent till proven guilty, but she has been arrested. So that is a bit of a big deal there at the reunion for Potomac. I don't know what's in store for Wendy. But what else? We've got Summer House. I am loving Summer House right now. I'm loving it. We've got Kyle and Amanda that we know that their marriage did not make it. They are not together. They do get a divorce. So we're kind of watching the tail end of everything play out on the screen. But even more interesting is we've got a love triangle with West, Sierra, and Jesse. And we've got a bit of an issue starting up. And we saw that on the tail end of last week's episode, where Jesse's like, do you mind if I try to date Sierra? And West is like, you've got to be kidding. So I'm anxious to see that unfold. Southern Charm. I didn't think this season was going to be good, but it's kind of rocking and rolling. I think it's because Shep is kind of taking a back seat. We're not really highlighting Shep's life. We're kind of highlighting Austin ending his relationship, Craig ending his relationship. Everybody's single. And I think that kind of gave the show a bit of a volt of electricity. Everybody's single, so there's a lot of love triangles going on there, a lot of will they, won't they. So I think Southern Charm is doing okay. We have Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. They are, I don't want to say they're limping along, but they are probably the least exciting show. And it doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just, it started out super slow, hit a good peak, but now we're kind of lulling again. And if it wasn't for Rachel Zoe having come on this year, I don't know what we would be talking about. Sutton's not really jumping up with anything. Kyle is definitely not jumping up with anything. It's really Dorit and Rachel Zoe this year. And we're talking about Dorit's divorce, and we're talking about Rachel Zoe's divorce. But I feel like we've had a couple of episodes where we're doing that, and now we're just kind of like, okay, are we going anywhere? We did have Denise Richards come on and kind of do a real quick cameo. She was talking about her horrible situation, her domestic violence situation with her partner, her husband, that she just, restraining orders are just horribly dark. And then Erica came out and kind of said she had this confession where the same thing had happened to her. So this episode is kind of going into a little bit more of that happened with Erica. None of us knew that. So that's kind of the state of Beverly Hills. And then the last part is Vanderpump Rules. They're wrapping up their season. In fact, I think last week was their season finale. I guess the reunion will be this week. I think they had a decent first season to be a whole brand new cast. That's hard. You can see how Real Housewives of New York, Roni, that did not go well for them. But I think Vanderpump's going to be just fine. I think Pump Rules is going to be just fine. This is a pretty decent show. All new kids, all new problems. They all seem to be lighthearted. It's not a heavy, dark show. It's really not. It's kids in LA working at a restaurant, super poor, don't have a lot of money, and they're just kind of living their life and doing their thing. I don't think it's a hard show to just jump into and watch and see how you feel. I think that's probably it. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. And I hope to see you next time. Like and subscribe if you would like to. And I will see you next time. Bye.